Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7 slash Tensura. I just wanted to take a look at the collab and what they've collabed with previously, and maybe take a look at each of those characters, take a deep dive, and maybe kind of extrapolate what we might get. So, first things first, Tensura has collabed with quite a few things here. Most recently for games, Sino Alice was the last one here, and a lot of these are not just games, they're shows or manga, they're other references, right? Last Claudia as well, and Alchemist Code 2, and I believe Seven Deadly Sins somewhere as well. I don't see it in here, but it was definitely with that. So let's go take a look here. First off, let's take a look at the Alchemist Code. I've not played this game before, but first off, we have Benimaru from, or in the Alchemist Code here. This is somebody I've seen in most of the collabs. It seems like 75% of them got Benimaru here. Samurai General, Ninja. I don't really know what this means. Maybe we can see something here. No, not really. This is not a game I'm familiar with that I don't think translates to E7 too much. But we can stack this onto the side that Benimaru got a collab. So next up is a character I've seen in I think every single collab so far. So I would say it is very, very likely, near 100% chance that we get Milim. You can see why. She's wearing basically nothing, which is expected. So she's a Dragon Cavalier in here, Light of Dawn Rakshasa. Again, we're not gonna get any information from here, but just looking at what characters are in this one here can give us something. We then have Rimuru Tempest, another one that's obviously in everyone, the main character, I believe. And not much we can see here, but this person, they will be in like 100% basically. And then we have this one here, which I feel like will be in as a pet maybe. And this is the slime version of Rimuru. About half of the collabs seem to have got this one, and usually when they do get it, it was not a meme unit, but it was like a free slash fodder slash like incidental unit, you know? Next up, let's take a look at Seven Deadly Sins here. Let's put this over here. And this is one I was actually a part of when they released, so I do have some insight on this. So first off, we did get Benimaru as well. I think we got a Benimaru for free. I can't remember exactly here, but this one does extra damage to debuffed enemies, also decreases defense, and for the final, hits one target for massive damage here and some other stuff basically. So basically a damage dealer, a single target damage dealer by the looks of it on this one here. Another character we have in this one is obviously going to be Milim. Where is Milim here? M-I-L. There we go. Here's Milim. And this one inflicts spike damage, which is double crit damage. We also have damage equal to her attack and disables ultimate. That's basically a silence, I would say. And then detonates, which does extra damage depending on her orb count, which may not make sense to you, but you know, you get an idea of what she could be here. And yeah, she was definitely in there. She was a lot of fun. And in this game, I don't think any of them were really any good. You know, I don't remember them being good whatsoever. They were good for one specific event, and that was it. We then, of course, has Rimuru. This is somebody we know is going to be coming, guaranteed. Rupture damage, damage against buffed enemies. We have a taunt here. We have a dispel as well and a stun. So more like a utility character in this one. We can see here, didn't really take advantage of any shape changing or sliming. I don't know what to call it. And then we have the slime version. You can see this one's an SR, not an SSR. So definitely less less important, you know. It was just kind of thrown in, and it's not as hard to make a slime, you know. Actually, it might be harder with all the shading, I don't know. But basically a support unit by the looks of it. Heals HP, removes buffs from an enemy, you know, all that sort of stuff here. And then we have another game And this is Last Claudia. Let's do this one first. So I couldn't really find too much info on the Last Claudia collab, but we can see the same two as always. We've got Milim on the top left and Ramiro on the bottom right. So those two are coming. It's a thing that's happening. And then let's take a look at the what game is this? Cyno Alice. I don't really, it's hard to explain these, right? But this is Shizu. I've never seen this one before in a collab. Like that's part of that time I got reincarnated, right? I'm not wrong. I've just never seen her in a collab here. But it looks like, yeah, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. So this is the only one I've seen so far that has somebody different outside of Milim, Benimaru, and Tensura. Or not Tensura. Milim, Benimaru. I'll get this. Don't worry. And holy heck, how do I just forget their Rimuru and the slime version? And then of course, Milim in more clothes than other versions, which is kind of surprising here. She's a gunner in this one. This one's a breaker. Cyno Alice is a really confusing game. The model's kind of cute. I do like it a lot. We then have the Shuna, who is another character we have never seen. It looks like the reverse Benimaru here. And this one looks like one I would love to see. Her design is amazing in this. I love the little spear. Her model is cute as well. And finally, we of course have Rimuru, and he seems to be, well, they seem to be, don't know what to call it. They seem to be like a mage type unit in every game. So I imagine that's what it'll be here. Kind of like a supporter debuffer style unit. This one, it is a sorcerer. So yeah, there is quite a few collabs. And if we take a look at this as well, there's also Chain Chronicles. There is Grand Summoners as well. Some of those I'm not really familiar with. Like I didn't really play those. Unison League as well. So they have been, let's just say they have definitely been around the block. Maybe we'll go to the Grand Summoners and see what they've collabed with as well. Yeah, they've collabed with quite a bit too. Yeah, so not much else to say here. I just wanted to take a dive on the characters. From what I can see here, I feel like Milim will be a ranger. I feel like Benimaru will be a warrior slash thief, maybe. I feel like oh lord, Ramiro will be a mage, and then possibly one more, but 4 characters is kind of pushing it for E7, you know? Like they don't usually do that many characters. We got Ram, and Ram, and the third one from the other collab. Wow, am I ever bad at this? Amelia, there we go. And yeah, so I don't expect more than 3. So I'm expecting Milim, Benimaru, and Ramiro. I'm hopeful for others. The Cyno Alice collab with Shizu and Shuna, those two look amazing, and I would love those in the universe. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.